Okay, she said she drying clothes. No. Okay, how much where you know the okay, I'm for the edge. Not you. I'm talking about her. Alright, how you been? Bye. Okay, now let's go to here. That's Facebook. Request. I have to come over. Here you go. Oh, I could see it right here. Please not let me. Oh, there she go. Exit.
Girl, I'm looking busted.
You and me both. But we're going to do this today, though. We're going to get this done today.
There we go.
How you doing? You've been working hard, I see.
Man, I had core camp today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I was off today.
So we're going to introduce the podcast, which is Ripensaci. And, it's strictly going to be about the hair industry, right? Okay, so, like, anytime I add you, like, if you do future interviews, it'll be strictly talking about anything pertaining to, like, the hair industry.
All right.
Because, like, people don't really know, like, what we be going through. Like, they just think we just, do a couple heads and we millionaires the same day or something.
I wish.
Girl, it's crazy. Like, it just made, it was like a real eye-opener for me when I ran into this lady in Walmart. And she was like, well, I want to come tomorrow night at 9 o'clock to get my hair done. You want me to start some braids at 9 p.m.?
No, ma'am.
No problem, but I'm just saying, like, dang, become a client first before you start asking for the unthinkable.
Right.
But, so, how did core camp go?
It went good. We went over, like, theory. So, like, the beginnings of sport clips and everything. And then we did some scissor work today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's perfect. So you want to introduce yourself or should I introduce you?
You can introduce me.
Okay, so this is Julisa, the store manager at Sports Clips on Gilmer Road. She is a longtime friend and co-worker when I was on my sports clips journey. And she is very knowledgeable, like, especially on the topics that we're going to cover today. It's pretty much just like saying about your interactions with like people that you've seen prosper or grow within the business and stuff like that. So she can really, really speak on that. And did I mention her cuts on point? One of the coolest barbers that I know that stood on the side of me. So yes, she's one of the best. But so the topics, like I said, it was pretty much just like speaking about people, somebody that you know that you don't watch blossom into like, you know, from nothing to something in the industry, and like the struggles that they might have had that you might have helped them overcome.
I think I've watched a lot of people grow. I've seen a lot of them like from the very beginning, and like with our friend Emily, who's now doing her own thing.
Yes.
Man, she's
really
grown a whole lot.
Right. Because I remember we had, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. But like I say, like with that, it was more or less like you got to really want to apply yourself. Like pretty much, like if you ain't really trying to put forth the effort and the time in this game, you are not gonna prosper.
Almost definitely.
Like people think just go in there and do a little swoop here and there, and then be done, and they gonna get all these thousands of dollars. No, that's not how it works. And it's not gonna be error free. Like you're gonna run across some obstacles.
Almost
like
definitely.
you're gonna have to figure out.
But that's also how you learn. Like, so I have two that are brand new that are starting up with me soon, and I keep telling them like, you're gonna mess up, but that's just part of the process. That's how you learn.
Right. I mean, that's pretty much like the bottom line to it all. Like you got to like not just take what they give you in school, because you know they're gonna only give you the basics in school.
Almost definitely.
You gotta like attend like classes and you know like be willing to like accept criticism.
Yes.
Criticism is a huge teacher.
Oh my gosh, yes.
It's a huge teacher because like some people can't take it and some people don't prosper.
Right.
But
you've got to be willing to learn.
Right. You have to be like you have to like be open to. Sometimes people teach you a little weird, so you gotta be be understanding and be able to filter through like what you can get from what they're giving you.
Yes.
Because a lot of people, some people don't give you the game. Some people want to charge you for it. Every little thing that they give you, every little jewel that they drop, they want to charge you for it. And then some people like they want to see you grow, so they give you a little something.
Oh, most definitely.
Oh yeah. But that's that. So, like anybody that's wanting to like get into like barbering, like would you suggest sports clips be a start?
Most definitely. But it also has to do with who's your manager. Because if your manager doesn't have time to be teaching you, then I wouldn't suggest it.
Yeah.
Because I have.
You got some of those business stores.
Yeah.
That like.
Yes.
Trying to rush you.
Faster paced stores are the ones where it's like we ain't got time to teach you or anything. Like I just had one who I'm hiring on. She quit or she got let go at Great Clips because she said her manager told her she didn't have time to work with her or anything.
Yeah. Well, I hope that don't deter a lot of like new stylists. I hope it just like pushes them to like go find knowledge elsewhere and not just give up on the whole career as a whole.
Oh yeah.
Because I know some people who went to school with us at Vista, they're not even doing her at all.
Like yeah, I have a couple of friends on here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they like just totally just let the little 1,500 hours just go to waste.
Mm-hmm. I know I did that for 2 years. I just let it go to waste, and then That's whenever I was like, well, you
Something
know
say come
what?
back.
I need to go use it. I need to use my license.
Right. Especially after all that money, because Vista charged us um
Man.
the private school fee. And I know some girls that got their license for under 12 grand.
I wish.
Yeah.
I
So
paid like double.
make sure you do your research first before you jump into them schools. A lot of them schools. Then they trying to like waive the hours. They trying to like cut the hours down from 1,500. I think it's like to 1,000 now for cosmetology.
It's down to 1,000.
Yeah. So I think they strictly like teaching cleaning. I don't think they teaching like any methods.
Shoot, probably not.
Yeah. I don't know. So any like, is it ever been anybody in the game that's like real big, like somebody that was like a person you looked up to that made you want to get into barbering? Like any big names?
Honestly, not really. Just because whenever I first started, I did not think I was gonna like doing men's hair.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't until after I started doing it, that's whenever I really started like actually looking people up and everything. Like Faded Culture, love them. Vic Blends, love him.
Real big in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I noticed them, they use them in like teaching schools and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever been to any of their shows?
Not.
Okay. Do you feel like shows like are helpful when like you're on the in the beginning
Almost
stages?
definitely. I feel like they're helpful anytime, really.
Oh yeah.
Because you're always gonna learn something, especially if they have tools there, like tools you've never used, and you can hold
Then
them and
they
everything.
like,
Man.
be like like
Buy a new set of
for
clippers
real.
every paycheck.
Man, some shoes, some guards,
Man.
something gonna go. Home.
Every little thing.
Oh yeah. Man, I don't know. I decided to do this podcast because, like I say, I feel like it's just certain things that people don't really just have time to speak on. Like, we be super busy. So I just want to take like a couple of minutes, and just let people know. Like, I got my baby girl, and like she's interested in braiding, but like she always come in and ask me like different questions. I'm like, well, I never did think about it like that.
Yeah.
Or I never really thought too much on, that particular question or whatever. And so it just made me know that it's a lot of people out here that's uneducated that don't really know the hair game. They just see all of the glamorous videos and all of the content, but never like the back end of the whole. Yes. So I mean, like I say, I pretty much want to like get this to kind of like let some of my people know, and then I got a couple of things lined up to where I want to kind of get out and gain knowledge from people that's been in the game 30 years, 40 years, like the people that's retired, like like, because when did you find out that you needed to wear the compression socks when working on those floors?
Girl, never.
I think you could have. Huh?
Girl, never. I didn't find out that till right now when you're talking about it.
Oh yes. So they were saying like on those floors, like if we're not gonna operate on the mat the complete time, he keep cutting you off. I don't know why he's doing it.
I don't know. Let me switch to my.
But yeah, they were saying like if you're not gonna work completely on the mat, if you decide that you want to like step off for whatever reason, or you go around the chair and you step off the mat, you should have. Oh, it just cut her completely off. Ooh, oh, it got you looking all pixel. It's still showing on all three screens. Oh, okay, there you go. But yeah, they say you're supposed to wear those compression socks, and they say it's supposed to like minimize like Velcro veins and knee and thigh pain, knee and thigh joints, or something like that. Yeah, it's supposed to like help with it, keep the blood flow from clotting.
Dude, I gotta get old people socks now.
But they did say that it was beneficial. I was reading an interview that this other lady did. She's been barbering for 35 years. And she was saying that she had started wearing them when she first started. And I was like, I don't know about that. Because it do get a little hot in there.
Yeah.
And I got these socks on. And them socks go all the way up past your knee.
Oh.
I was like, no, because, you know, that her get the poking. And then I'm like, oh, these stockings. I don't know. Look. So what kind of advice can you give all those entering the hair industry? Yeah, like know your, make sure that you treat your time as valuable as you would if you wasn't doing anything. Don't let people just run you raggedy to where you just in the shop 18, 19 hours, go get an hour of sleep. All money feels good money to me, but all money ain't worth your health and your time with your family and your time with your friends. Like, all of that's beneficial to you surviving and in the longevity in this game, because the money get good and you start be like, okay, well, I can do it.
And you gotta be
Please,
able to
please,
listen to
like,
your
balance.
body.
Yes, work-life balance is like
a
rule
must.
number one. Yes, work-life balance, because like, I know some of them nice boys when we first got in the game.
Man.
No sleep. What you say? What you need? Look, I'm in there. Like I'm not missing it. And then it got to the point to where, my kids got older and they wanted more time. You got to be observant of, you
Most definitely.
first. Yeah. Yep. And like, I mean, you know how they always say it's no family and friends in business, but it could be. Just make sure that you are, that person that you want them to be before you want them to be somebody that you're not.
Most definitely.
Don't expect them to be. Yes.
You gotta be able to keep it separate. You can't let your personal life get into your work life, and vice versa.
And then that's a good key, but it was more or less like I kind of ran across like some people that were expecting for me to be this, whole, honest, dependable person, and they would always lie, and they never was there on time, and they would never do this and never do that. But you can't point out their flaws without it being a confrontation. So, just make sure that the person that you are is the person that you want to work with. Because I'm a true believer that you are a reflection of your surroundings. If you're a good person or whatever, but like if you just keep constantly running into like scammers and disloyal people and stuff like that, that means you need to self-reflect. Because maybe it's something that you giving off that they think that behavior or that kind of action is okay. But then too, you just got people that just be peopling.
Oh yeah.
That makes sense. Besides money, what keeps you motivated all on a day-to-day basis? The passion for hair, period. Like the transformation. The transformation is addictive. The transformation, it's like this person come in. No, I'm not gonna say everybody be coming in toe up, but this person come in and you be like, oh yes, I'm finna kill this. Like, and then, when everything get done and they stand up and they all wild by the style or whatever, man, that's a feeling.
Mm-hmm.
That's an adrenaline rush for me.
Especially whenever they don't come in with a good mood and then they leave in a great mood, man. That's a whole other feeling.
I'm telling you, that's true. Money is just the compliment, to compliment it all. Like, it's not the thing. It's not the thing that we go for. It's like more to this. Like, it ain't about the money. Because I'm telling you, that money, it do add up.
It is,
but it come and go just like any other check. Just like any other check, any other job, that money come and go. It's spent on things you want and things you need.
Mm-hmm.
And then what? You right back at it. But you gotta be, you gotta find that passion, and you gotta really love what you do to keep doing it.
Oh, yeah.
Otherwise, it's gonna really show. It's gonna reflect in your work. Yep. So even if it's just like basic stuff, like I'm just doing, oh, she just want a ponytail. Well, she need to hurry up, come on in here and sit down and do this ponytail. That ponytail gonna be leaning because you're not really wanting to do it, you know. So I don't know. That's why I tried to like change up with my suite. It's more or less like I want positive energy. I want positive surroundings. So like I don't put no crazy stuff on the TV and I don't play no crazy music. I want people to come in, you know, live. You know, even on some of the days I be sleeping. Oh, I'm waking up as soon as that door open,
Right.
and I look out that window and I know these people are coming to see me. Oh yeah, it's a whole different rush. Like I'm ready. You know, I'm ready to pour into these people because people talk.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
Oh man. And the younger girls, they gonna go live. When I tell you they gonna go live, so if you don't want that ugly side of you to be shown, don't take it in the shop. Cause trust me, it's gonna get around town.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna get around town, and that is bad for business.
That's like today at core camp. She was telling us, she was like, it takes someone 7 years to give you a second chance on like your first impression.
Oh yeah,
And I was
I
like,
believe it.
dang, that's a long time.
Some people just are afraid to try again. Like some people are afraid of rejection.
Yes, but you gotta go
Yeah,
for it.
oh yeah. You gotta dive out there. Like because like my first experience when I first got legal license, um, it was pretty much like it kind of like scared me from even trying again in the area that I'm not familiar with, in the area where I have no friends, no family. So yeah, it was kind of scary for me to go back and try again. But you know me, like I know people that don't care for me at all. But I'm gonna speak to them. I'm gonna smile at them. If need be, I'm gonna check
Right.
on them if they keep crossing my path. Like I just don't believe in walking around toting all that energy. I feel like negative energy is more heavier to carry than positive energy.
Oh, was
Like
definitely.
positive energy just flows. I mean, like it's no weight on you. It feels good when it comes out and comes through. It's like it's totally different. And so like I just feel like it shows. It's I don't know. It's different. But yes. So any jewels you want to drop to the new ladies and the new gentlemen that's jumping in the game that's brand new? Like what would be one good jewel you would give them if you had the real shoulders with them?
I would probably say try out all the different methods that you see because
Yeah.
everybody cuts different and not a single person cuts the same. Everybody has their own way of doing something. But
Yeah.
I wouldn't like don't try to rush it. You're going to get overwhelmed. It's going to be stressful. Like I was telling one of my new girls, I was like, there have been several times where I have gone outside and I have cried because I've just been stressed. And it's just we all started somewhere. I
Right.
don't know if Nikki's still in here, but Nikki, she was there whenever I first started, and she can tell you, ooh, I was not. It was rough when I started, and now
Oh
look at
man.
me.
It was me in the corner. I was when I tell you I was one of those ones that look like they mowing. That was me. And my first set of clippers had a cord. So I'm dancing with the cord, baby. I'm in here hitting it. You hear me? I'm thinking I'm doing something. I'm thinking straight up, straight off. Girl, I was chili balling them men so bad, boy. And they would just smile and say, it's okay. You know, I'm like, what's okay? It don't look good. So my boss, she would come over and she would tap my elbow because I had it bad, like, I'm
Uh-huh.
hitting it like this. And she was like, take it down, take it down. She kept hitting my elbow. I'm like, it was so hard because the clippers was getting heavy. So
Yeah.
like my shoulders, oh my God, they would tighten up so bad. And I just knew I was just over there doing a good cut.
Man.
Girl.
Oh,
Had
that's
a comb
like,
this. It was so bad. It was so
oh, that's
bad.
like
So yeah,
with
everybody does start somewhere.
that's like with the full shavers. I switched over from the box full shavers to the Andes Resurge, which are the
Mm-hmm.
T-shaped shavers. Man, I had to order a replacement blade for my shavers because it cracked, so I went back to my box.
Oh,
Man,
the
I felt
fall.
like I was getting a whole arm workout.
Ooh.
Man,
Mm-mm.
I
I swear about
was
them walls. The walls, they it just do it for me. Like I got the what's the other ones I got? What's the white ones? I
the.
got the white single blade. I don't like the single blade. It's too rough for me.
I feel
It
like
just
the
seems like
single blade. I feel like the single blade would be good for around the ears, and then like us that can't straight razor, I feel like for the designs, that's whenever it would be good for. But like anything besides that, I wouldn't use a single.
Girl, I don't like them. I was like, I paid money for this, and that sucker, it just like when it hit the skin, it'd be like super rough. Julisa, being a manager, how do you handle the customers that are dissatisfied with the cuts completed by new and fresh employees to the industry, and how would you keep your employees from beating themselves up? That's a good
one. That is a good one.
Try to fix it as best as you
Yes.
can, and then not just pretty much just put out there, oh, she knew, she don't know no better,
Yes.
just it's a way to
Make sure the client feels comfortable. Especially with if it is a new stylist, especially with them being a new stylist, you want to make sure they're always comfortable. Like I told my girls, they're gonna be sitting next to me for the first couple of weeks. I told them I'm not throwing y'all in there. This isn't sink or swim. We're gonna work through it together. So that way, if you have questions, I'm right there with you. I'm not leaving you alone.
right.
And if like the client leaves, and then he comes back a different day, then let's say the stylist wasn't there, um, just because he didn't want to make her feel embarrassed. Well, I'll still fix the haircut. We're gonna fix it for free, no matter what. And then on a different day when I do see that stylist, that's when I'm gonna be like, hey, like don't beat yourself up, but this is what happened, and we're just gonna find another way to work at it. We're gonna see what works for you so we can get better at this technique.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I know a lot of the girls, they struggle with the ball to like ball fades and
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. And so
Especially going
like it
from
was
that shaver to
so
trimmer
many,
line.
yeah, so many techniques to get there, and it was like you got to pick and choose what works to get you from point A to point B.
Yes.
So, and then like if it is brought to a manager's attention, like a lot of times, you can actually see like what struggle areas that they do have. That way you can go back and approach the situation that way, but like, hey, let's work on this area because you got this, but let's start working on this part.
Almost definitely.
Like a lot of ways where you won't hurt their feelings. I feel like it's a lot of different approaches for it, but it does get scary because I know I quit like 8 times on one shift. It was a weekend when I started, and I was like, I'm sweating, I'm done. These clippers got my shoulders hurting. I quit a bunch of times, but like I said, my passion really came for wanting to be my son's barber. Like because it's always perfect, like on prom and graduation, you get to cut your baby hair and be like, I got my baby together.
Right.
So that was my motivation to get better at it. And so I would YouTube and tap shoulders and all kind of stuff. I done tortured some of my brothers, like baby, my nephews and got some cuts. Like baby, I was determined to get it down.
Hey.
And I noticed now, like in the game, it's a lot of people they using like a lot of enhancements and stuff. So a lot of the cuts not really what we used to giving. Like we used to giving a natural, fresh cut. And like a lot of the barbers that are in the barber shops, they giving like cuts with enhancements. Yes. Like it's not the actual cut. So I feel like you know, the industry is different for cosmetologists versus barbers. Like even though I like to call myself a barbertician, you know, but a lot of people just say that the razor blade just make the cut, you know, just like super crisp, super fresh, but not knowing that the balders give just as close as the blades do. So, I mean, it's not really much that you're missing. I mean, I done seen some real good precision cuts, but that's pretty much the difference between the two. I've seen somebody had said on there, barbers cut her better than stylists, and I was like, it ain't too much that y'all doing more than us besides laying enhancements. Like I do know a couple of barbers that's popping their stuff, but I know a lot of barbers that's being artistes. Like they painting in the perfect, they painting in the blur.
Especially,
you know, they not really.
Especially when it comes to scissor work. How many barbers actually know scissor work whenever they're first starting off if they don't work with somebody that knows scissor work?
Right. I know some of them that try to hide and they try to like sweep it and do the little pompadours and stuff. Like, no, show them layers that you did in there.
Show them little divots.
Don't try to fix the thing. Show the whole cut. You know. So we do know, you know, it ain't too much of that fine line between the two.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like we covered a lot as far as the topics that we had, and you were amazing to have. And as always, I love to see your face.
We need to get together sometime for real.
Yes. So I got like a lot of free time now because track season is in, so she be gone the whole day. And like I'll go see her run and still have the whole day to be free besides working at the shop.
Yeah.
Oh, and so like, have you ever came across the word the tools made a difference?
Most definitely.
Since we both tools, let's talk about the tools. Like, wait, before we go, let's talk about these tools. The tools do make a difference.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
So I was looking at, you know, the pissed off barber. He was talking about how those clippers cut better than Babyliss. Like, would you agree?
So, okay, personally, I don't like Babyliss, so I'm gonna say yes.
Okay.
But
I never heard.
But I will say I also have his older style clippers, so I don't know like how his plays are. I've heard really good things about the plays, which I want to get, but they're lighter and I feel like they're easier to work with.
How about we go half on them, and then you could, and then I could, and then we'll see what they turn at.
That works.
So it won't be a waste of money because like, I got some from them that I went back and got to match my trimmers, and I hate them.
Which ones?
The ones that matched the green trimmers that we went about.
You have the. I
don't like the clippers that go with them. They still in the box.
Yours are the Ghost.
No, that's the blade, ain't it?
Because I have the Troll.
I'm gonna take a picture when I get to the shop tomorrow, and I'm gonna show you what they are.
Because I have the Trolls, and I like those.
I hate them. Hate them. Like they don't work for nothing. And I tried to get this other barber to adjust them because, like, when I called myself adjusting them, like it was cutting, but it was like missing. And so I was like, well, dang, is the blade messed up? And so I went on there and I tried to line them. I was like, okay, I'm gonna give them somebody else, see if they can look at them. And he did the same thing, and they did the same thing. So I was like, maybe I just hate them.
Could be.
But my shirt was still in the box. I was gonna take them and give them as a gift to little Bryson Jr. because he wanted them so bad from Sports Clip.
I remember.
Yep. I was like, because I don't even use them.
Heck, I'm still rocking with my Instinct too.
Oh yeah. Yes, I heard good things. With the clear motor.
Yes. The ones when I bought the Instinct and you bought the JRLs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've had several of the girls try out my Instinct and they love them.
They like it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I know when Stephanie was using it, she was getting like them real good ball
Oh
phase
yeah.
with. So they do get low. They
Yes,
do
they do.
get low. But all right, before we start up another topic, let's go on ahead and because I don't know, I don't even know if I can even move this to YouTube because it's so big.
Yeah.
So this test run, the first episode. And so I got all 3 cameras activated.
There we
So
go.
it wouldn't let me go live on YouTube. That's I gotta have 50 followers.
Mm.
So everybody that watched tonight, go run it up, and then we can start going live on YouTube, and then I can get like I don't have to like share it to each platform.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I guess once we get rolling, we'll have you on another day. We can actually be side by side. You can be my real coach. And I actually have a location because right now we in the kitchen.
Hey,
Let her cook.
listen, I'm at my parents' house.
Yeah. So yeah, we have to link up in Texas somewhere
Oh
and
yeah.
actually have a face-to-face interview. So I guess that wraps up episode 1.
Woo, woo.
All right, girl.
All right,
Let's
I'll
log it
see you
out.
later.
Later. I changed you up. Current role as a guest.